who is scolding the American media. I would like to believe there's no media organization in the United States that would not have published the DNC emails. But I don't think that's true, actually. I think MSNBC wouldn't have published them. I think the New York Times wouldn't have published most of them. And that's sad. There's incredible politicization in this election of the media.
This is a foreigner deliberately meddling in an American election, and he's complaining about politicization? Look, these emails are obtained by hackers illegally. I don't know that we need to be taking advice from a guy who's hiding out in an Ecuadorian embassy to avoid facing criminal charges. I'm also buzzed off at Univision anchor Jorge Ramos, who wrote this in Time magazine. Doesn't matter who you are, journalist, politician, or voter, we'll all be judged by how we responded to Donald Trump. Trump has forced journalists to revisit rules of objectivity and fairness.
I think neutrality is not an option when you, as a journalist, are confronted with racism, discrimination, corruption, public lies, dictatorships, or violations of human rights. I don't know if Donald Trump is a racist. I don't know what's in his head, but I do know what's coming out of his mouth.
It's a bit rich to hear Ramos talk about objectivity and fairness. This is the guy who staged that confrontation with Trump, shouting at him, "You can't build a wall," and continuing to yell as security escorted him out. Hey, Jorge, if you want to warn the world about Donald Trump, fine, quit your job and go campaign against him. But stop using the cloak of an anchor to disguise your advocacy as journalism. That's it, this edition of Media Buzz. I'm Howard Kurtz. A little bit of breaking news. Charles Osgood announcing a short while ago that he is retiring as the host of CBS Sunday Morning after a 22-year run on that program. He'll continue on the radio, but Charles Osgood stepping down, confirming the rumors that he is gone. We hope you'll like our Facebook page. We post a lot of original content there. Write to us, mediabuzz@foxnews.com. You could be part of the Your Buzz feature where I respond to your questions. This is an interactive conversation. It's also a conversation I like to have on Twitter, @Howard Kurtz, and we will try to respond to as much of that as we can as well. We crammed a lot in today, which is why I'm a little bit out of breath. We are back here next Sunday. Remember, that's 11 and 5 Eastern. Join us then for the latest buzz.